Hello, it's Raul coming to you from Chicago. This is week 5 of retirement, and retirement is still great. Every day this week, I've gone to the gym, I've gone for runs to train for the marathon, and I've chased down and smacked fuzzy yellow balls around on the tennis court. So I'm certainly getting myself to a better state of cardiovascular health, which is great. So, continuing with the theme of retirement reflection, I want to talk about that mindset shift from wealth accumulation during one's working years to that of spending during retirement. So, in my particular case, it's contributing to my retirement accounts, my savings, checkings, and brokerage accounts, and watching them grow to the point where I thought it was financially sound for me to retire, to now having to dip into my savings to fund this retired life. Now, I have heard about this mindset shift before from a friend of mine who's been retired a few years and who tells me I am very good at not listening to him, and from videos that I have seen. And so I thought that when it was my turn to retire, that I was going to be ready for it, that it wasn't going to be something I was going to be grappling with, right? Because in my head, I was like, I'm aware that we work and save and invest now so that in the future, when we retire, we will have something to spend. No. So that money is really for spending, right? And I have been tracking my expenses and comparing against the plan to see what the variance is and how big it is. What I find myself doing though is checking to see whether what I spend out of my savings is made up for by growth in my other accounts. So for example, if I spent $1,000 this month, did my 401k grow by as much? It's not one for one, and it's not like I'm trying to get to the end of my days with my portfolio being intact. I'm planning on dying with zero. I'm gonna spend it all responsibly, obviously, because I also do not want to get to a point where I have more life than money. Because if I ever do get to that point, I will most likely be too feral for corporate life, and will likely be too fat, too old, and too ugly to be working a street corner or having an OnlyFans. So despite that, and despite needing to work through that shift in mindset, I'm still very much enjoying retirement. I'm looking forward to the Honolulu Marathon in December, and also very much looking forward to that exploratory trip in France very early next year. And on that note, I'm going to end it here. See you and take care. Bye-bye.